Okay, so what do we know? Everyone hates everything, right? Everyone wants everything to go away. Everyone wants everything to stop the way it is because no one really, in truth, can stand anything. We are built for ultimate freedom, and we have a shade of it at best. Freedom today is consumption. There is no relation between our feeling of freedom and our perception thereof. We have none of the first. So, what do we do? What do we do? Well, right now we're relying on democracy. And democracy is by default shit. It's how it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Do this, don't do that. And whatever you do, it can't be a pity in the nature that's built on violence. What do we do? So I took the liberty of developing something, and I hope you'll listen in on it. It's called Optimal Form of Rule, and yes, it is politics, but I need you to listen here because it's important. Okay? So basically, what's the highest feeling we have? What's the highest feeling? The highest feeling we have is not just being happy or orgasmic or joyful or in love. All those positives leads to one higher feeling that is the sum thereof plus all the negatives that makes it the total sum of the ultimate highest feeling. And that is gratitude. Boom. When you have gratitude for something, you don't want it to go away. When you're grateful for an aspect of your life, you're part of your story, or whatever you have in your life that might be adding to your gratitude, you don't want it. That is sacred. The sanctity lies in whatever is gratifying for you. That's what the sanctity is. And if it is that so, then how do we organize accordingly? And that's what I've been working on. Veto in favor of gratitude. And this is interesting because this opens doors we never knew we had. Suddenly it's not about you doing this and that because it says so in some book that's written by some guy who never knew you. Suddenly, with veto in favor of gratitude, the story becomes that you get to take case-by-case evaluation in fighting idiocy. There can't be idiocy, there can't be bitches, there can't be vengeance. Veto in favor of gratitude, veto and victory in favor of gratitude / the group. Thereby, with this simple structure, wrapping around as a law suggestion into democracy or communism or fascism or whatever you choose to believe in, with this simple law suggestion, you end up in one conclusion only: the highest justice. You don't look back, you say it was yesterday. What can we do to create most gratitude with the resources we have? And yes, sometimes the guy just gotta get shot in the face. But with the resources you have, how do you create most gratitude? Veto in favor of gratitude. Let us assemble, let us analyze, and if nothing can be done, then call fucking death and do the best you can do anyway. Do with what you can, what you have, where you are. But veto in favor of gratitude. You are. And it's your legs. And it's your gratitude. And it's your story. And it's your adventure. And it's your pain. And it's your life. And it's your death. And you live by the law, unfree, trying to overcome any obstacle through the means of a militia called the police, who doesn't give fuck for you. You, man, are a creature of violence. You are here to pound the fucking bitches, whomever they might be, the male, the kids, or the females. Whomever you make a bitch, for you is your gratitude as a man. Whomever makes you a bitch, female, in this case, is your joy. Because females are built to be bitches. So there can't be bitches in councils because they are weak. There can be men in councils who are not idiots and who can portray and foresee actions that doesn't lead to vengeance or idiocy that is anything but the smarter solution. So the Rosa Conciliae, as the system is called, must fight idiocy. How do you do that? Veto in favor of gratitude, case-by-case evaluation, triangles, Degrees of separation, you 0, those you know 1, those they know 2, those they know 3, etc. But also in relation to environments and in a step-by-step triangle situation. With the solution, everything appears. Everything turns out right, because the highest feeling, again, that we have is gratitude, leading to the fact that any form of trial, any form of political decision, any form of hearing will mount up into a lot of people sitting in a circle. Every department chooses a better provider to go to and form the inner circle. So you have a lot of departments. Any group that's invited to the meeting or inviting themselves to the meeting have a better provider, the representation of this department, then moving to the inner circle, sitting in the inner circle where every department can hear themselves, the better provider, their better provider, and the inner circle, and then walks between these departments so you can organize accordingly. But with all this, if you don't allow idiocy, which is anything but the smartest solution, if you don't allow vengeance, and if you continuously focus on it was yesterday, and then move forward from there into the story of saying tomorrow comes. All this shit that might be right now, it was yesterday. You killed that guy, don't fucking worry about it. It was yesterday. How do we gather the resources, and how do people overcome the troubles thereof? Negate prisons. A grown man hunts. A grown man kills. A grown man rapes. Bitches has no right. Veto in favor of gratitude. See where it takes you. It's also it's important to add that in this we're gonna need slaves. A man needs to be milked, and the whole essence is we're looking at the end of the world within 3 months to 3 years. The AMARC system, the Gulf current is going to collapse. It's going to lead to minus 16 degrees, with peaks at general 7 degrees plus at June, and minus 80 sometimes peak around December. Yeah, so it's going to be fucking cold in the northern hemisphere come very soon, and in lieu of that, we've got to organize, and this is the way to do it. But the point is that we're going to need slaves. So I took the liberty of developing something called cryo children, cryo children, like in a plastic womb grown kids who are simply born to be slaves. And this will help us immensely. Then you say, but there can't be slaves because it's a pity for them. Yes. But do you care about the fucking abortion fetus? Did you actually go to the fetus's mother and try to stop her? Okay, so you're not worried about fetuses. Okay, do you care about the cow in your stomach? Okay, so you don't care about killing. Okay, and what was the third? Anyway, there's a lot of that. The point is, it's completely morally feasible and sustainable to argue for slavery under these criteria that you have an egg. Okay, so you don't care about the menstruation cycle. Okay, the egg can be spared. Okay, you don't care about the semen in your orgasm. Okay, semen can be spared. Okay, make a baby. It's in a plastic womb. It's a product, therefore ready for fucking. Okay, and working. Anyway, all this shit, controversial as shit. But the whole point is that if you want to have a good life, you need to have sex and you need to have freedom. And the third thing we need is fucking robots. Robots can do all the work for us. I've been spending 6 years working on an AI that will make sure that they have one criteria only: provide more gratitude. With this, they'll simply just work to make us happy, and by the way, support the system here because it's the sanest decision. So please, spread this video, get it out to everyone, and do have fun. That's the meaning of life in essence. It's your gratitude, your story, and you are allowed to be here, man. Thank you.